What the business, YouTube? Episode 12. My name's Jay Florida, and today's career of discussion is a makeup artist. So, what is a makeup artist? A makeup artist is a person who enhances or alters a person's appearance by applying cosmetics and prosthetics for film, TV, theater, fashion, or special events, requiring artistic skill, knowledge of color theory, skin types, lighting, and excellent client consultation to create specific looks from natural beauty to elaborate special effects. Now, to give you a piece of history, at the start of the 20th century, makeup was undergoing a transitional phase from the classy Victorian era to what we recognize as modern makeup today. Some pioneers in the mass marketing of makeup include brands like Maybelline, who help bring mascara to everyday customers, and Avon, empowering women as sales agents and becoming a global cosmetic giant. Now, a few basic requirements to becoming a makeup artist include formal training in cosmetology, building a strong portfolio, purchasing professional equipment, and obtaining a license as an esthetician or cosmetologist. Now, all of this can cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $20,000 and take you as long as 3 months to 12 months. As far as your range as an entry-level makeup artist, you can expect to earn $35,000 to $50,000, with a few things affecting how much you take home being specialization or industry, such as film, TV production, or high fashion industries, location, experience, and of course, reputation. Now, a day in life as a makeup artist can be described as customer consultations, timekeeping and scheduling, networking, self-promotion, and expense tracking. And as far as opportunity, the makeup artist does score green since there is quite nothing gatekeeping anybody from getting up and becoming a makeup artist. Now, a few examples to take note of in this field include Mally Thomas, a popular makeup artist and beauty educator with a client roster of top talent like Kelly Rowland and Ryan Destin. Next, we have Mary Phillips, a makeup mastermind responsible for creating glowy glam for people like Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner, and Jennifer Lopez. Last but not least, Pat McGrath, a legendary makeup artist who often uses her Instagram to offer complete breakdowns of the high glam looks she and her artists create for celebrities like Cardi B and Doja Cat. Moving on to our fact moment segment of this episode, starting off, we have fact number 1. Women in the 18th century used white lead paint to achieve a pale complexion, which caused skin damage, hair loss, paralysis, and death. Fact number 2. Lip gloss is made by melting waxes in oil like beeswax, shea butter, or castor oil together to form a base, then mixing in colorants, flavors, and sometimes thickeners, such as polybutene, for shine and texture before pouring the liquid mixture into tubes or pots to cool and solidify. And fact number 3, last but not least, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna is widely considered the industry leader in shade inclusivity for dark skin, offering up to 50 shades in its foundation line with a strong focus on varied undertones. And for our last segment, before we move on to the circle of influence, we have health risks and mitigation. Starting off with respiratory issues due to inhaling powders and aerosol sprays, such as asthma and chronic bronchitis. Reproductive issues as a result of exposure to solvents and chemicals and beauty products, resulting in miscarriage, infertility, and development defects. Last, we have musculoskeletal disorders as a result of long hours standing and poor posture. Now, to mitigate all these, you can wear personal protective equipment, such as gloves, long sleeve shirts, and masks. Working in properly ventilated areas, regular checkups from the doctor, and last but not least, adequate breaks in between clients. Now that does it for our primary segment. I'm gonna go ahead and give the floor to my co-host, let him take over for the circle of influence. Y'all ever heard Wayne album 500 Degrees? Yeah, that's the temperature outside. Circle of influence. Starting things off, we have respect. Is this a career or a position that brings me respect and dignity? Now for this segment, the makeup artist does score green. Moving on, we have growth. Is this a career or a position that presents me with the opportunity to grow from $100,000 earning threshold? For this segment, the makeup artist does score red, with sources online citing that the makeup artist has a potential to make as much as $150,000 in a given year. Next, we have gore. Is this a career or position that will have me dealing with an abundance of blood, violent action, grotesque imagery, or scenery? For this segment, the makeup artist does score green. Next, for our last ideological standpoint, E-Rocks. Is this a career or position that will have me compromise any of my foreseeable morals? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't kill. For this segment, again, the makeup artist does score green. Moving on to the ideological side of things, we have gender demographics, where men make up 12% of the industry and women make up 88% of the industry. Next, we have ethnic demographics, where Caucasians account for 51% of the industry, Hispanics account for 20% of the industry, and Asians account for 14% of the industry. Last but not least, top paying states location demographics, no particular order. Starting off the list, we have District of Columbia. Following up, New York. Next, California. Then we have Utah and Oklahoma. Now that does it for the circle of influence. I'm going to go ahead and give the floor back to Florida. I'm back. So, to put the makeup artist in a summary, it's a respectable career position, career option. You can either make a full-blown career out of it with all the various industries that you could choose from, or you could use it as a stepping stone to level up to the next place that you want to be in life. It also is a women's dominated industry. Now, with that being said, it does look like we have a full episode here. Today's word of the day is pretentious. Self-help resources on the board. As always, I leave it down in the description. And to show your support, if you want to see this kind of content more often, make sure to comment, like, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys on episode 13.